My name is Steve Martin. I served in the Royal Navy from January 1979 until May 2007. During that time, I served all over the world in conflict situations and disaster relief, including 2.5 years on HMS Sheffield, the renamed Type 22 frigate after the loss of the Type 42 in 82 down south in the Falklands. I made a decision to follow Jesus in my first year of service down at Plymouth. In 1982, during the Falklands conflict, I was in a shore-based job, and I remember the silence that pervaded that shore base, HMS Collingwood, as news of the sinking of HMS Sheffield was announced. We all had oppos, friends on the ships. Then on the 25th of May, we heard of the loss of HMS Coventry, and one of my best friends, Ian Williams, died on Coventry that day. As a Christian in the military, you face a lot of challenges. You're very often on your own or with one or two other Christians and isolated from church and fellowship. You learn to rely on snatched fellowship and the occasional church service, either on board or ashore. And of course, the environment of a warship is not an easy place to live out your faith. It is tested and tried every day. My time in the Royal Navy gave me some amazing and unforgettable experiences. We did disaster relief operations after hurricanes and helping for 3 weeks in Sri Lanka in the wake of the Boxing Day tsunami. Did many anti-submarine patrols during the Cold War, convoy escorts during the Iran-Iraq War of the 80s, and embargo ops during the Bosnia conflict, counter-drug ops in the Caribbean, and looking at human trafficking, searching boats off the Horn of Africa. But one of the most poignant memories amongst all that was in 2006, when on my last deployment in the Navy, we were in the Falklands again. I had been down once before in 1984. And we held a service over the wreck of the Coventry, where my mate Ian had died in 1982 and his body lay there in that war grave. The wreath was thrown into the water, the naval prayer was said, and a tear or two was shed. The Naval Christian Fellowship had been my support throughout my time in the Navy and was very important to me. The fellowship and support we had from them was incredible. And for 6 years I ran it when I left the Navy. And I'll end on our key verses from the Naval Christian Fellowship, which come from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths.